I don't think at this point that anybody is surprised by the fact that Donald Trump is not accepting the election results. I mean, he's lost every lawsuit he's filed so far, and yet he's still filing more. He is not giving up this fight, even though he really should just give up the fight. There's nothing he can do. He's lost, and he has to accept it. So even if, though, he were to stop filing these lawsuits, challenging the election results, and just saying it is what it is, he's never going to actually concede. And I've had a lot of people reach out to me saying, well, what if he doesn't concede? Nothing. Concession is not a formal requirement in any political race. It's a formality. It's a nicety, but it is absolutely not required. If it were, nobody would ever concede, and then the election would never come to a conclusion. No, concession is just the gentle, personly way of saying, congratulations, kind competitor. You have won the day. I have lost. You've bested me. Whatever. So, no, it's not necessary. It's not required. So whatever. It doesn't matter if he doesn't concede. But the big question is, what if he doesn't leave the White House? Well, by this point, we all know what I've been screaming for months, and that is that there's nothing he can do to stay. January 20th, 2021, at noon Eastern, Donald Trump ceases to be the president of the United States, and he no longer has any authority over the Secret Service, except for the ones immediately protecting him. He has no say over the military. He doesn't control any police. He doesn't control the Justice Department or the FBI, CIA, nothing he can do. Joe Biden controls those things now. So he can send in any person that he wants to drag that mofo out of there kicking and screaming. But that is exactly what the White House doesn't want to happen. Obviously, the optics of that are going to be very bad for any future presidential run, maybe by Trump himself, maybe by his kids, maybe just bad publicity for his businesses. Nobody wants to see Trump do that, except, of course, for everybody that didn't vote for Trump. I would love to see it. That is my dream. That is my goal. I want that to happen. But the White House understands how dangerous that's going to be for Trump and for any future thing he wants to do ever. So what they're considering right now, according to some of the corporate media outlets who have their Washington correspondents speaking to insiders in the Trump administration, both CNN and MSNBC have reported this. The White House is actually considering having Jared Kushner and Ivanka stage an intervention with Donald Trump to calmly, politely, yet firmly explain to him that, Daddy, you lost. Daddy, you have to go. It's time to move on. You're not the president anymore. So, will they be effective? Well, I think the question is, have those two been effective at anything they have done since Trump's been president, since they've been in the administration? Hell, 2 years ago, Ivanka came out and publicly admitted, y'all think I can change my dad's mind about anything. You're wrong. He's set in his ways. There's nothing I can do. And so the White House is now saying, hey, Ivanka, even though you've already admitted you can't convince your father to do anything, can you convince him to leave the White House? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, Jared Kushner, you've been in charge of God knows what. Oh, well, you were in charge of the shadow task force for the coronavirus, and you did such a bang-up job with that. You want to tell Donnie that he's got to go for us? You want to do a little intervention there? Maybe everybody takes a turn talking and not going to happen. Not going to happen. And honestly, I hope it doesn't happen. Because again, there's a lot of schadenfreude with this election, right? Enjoying the pain of others. The others who, by the way, spent the last 4 years, like Ben Shapiro with his little cup that says liberal tears, and be like, I'm loving it. You know what? Give us this. Y'all did that for 4 years. We're going to do this for a few weeks. You're going to suck it up and you're going to deal with it. So again, I would love to see nothing more than Donald Trump dragged kicking, screaming, and crying out of the White House. Not because it would serve any purpose, but because after what he has done to this country for the last few years, after what he has done to certain ethnicities and sexual orientations and all the damage that he's caused, you know what? I would love every minute watching him being drug out of that White House, kicked to the curb, hopefully never to be discussed in political circles ever again.